Okay, let's go to the budget screen. Now, as you see, I've got 2 people on here already. That's 2 investigators because I added them at the beginning, but their costs are showing as 0. So if I click edit, now this will automatically default with your HR data that comes in for Mr. Elba, and his project role is automatic there as well. So I'm going to choose the cost in header section, and as I say, because this is configured for US, it will just be a direct cost. The salary model is spinal points. I think that would probably mean more to anyone that's watching from the UK. And it's also got our cost model here. Auto increments, we're going to allow promotions, and we're going to allow discretionary points for the spine group. Then we're going to select our pay family. Now this would automatically default from your HR data, but this is just our dummy data. So then you click to get cost lines, and it's warning you that you're going to amend something because that line was already there. And there you see, it's got the start date and end date of your project, the staff spinal value for that particular salary, the annual hours, which under FEC is 1,650, the full-time equivalent, and the total cost. Okay, so if we click on split period, you can see how those costs are over the 2 periods of the proposal. So obviously in the first year it's going to be less because we have inflation. Any promotions and increments are included and calculated automatically. If I click on the show calculation button, you'll be able to open a file that shows you exactly how the figures are arrived at. Now, the costing is done on a monthly basis. You'll see where it increments, where anything's been added, and you'll be able to work through it to make sure that it's calculating as you expect it to be. Okay. Also, I could have amended this line so that the costs only appear in 1 year or 6 months. That's entirely up to you, but I'm going to keep this for the 2 years and save it. And you'll see that it's added the cost to the budget summary. Now I'm going to add some non-staff costs. So again, I'm going to choose my header section. Again, direct costs. The cost categories, which would all come in from your finance system and be set up before you start using the system. And the actual item that goes against those cost category types. So I'm going to choose a microscope. Now in the UK, we have VAT, value added tax. Those rates are held within the system, and you give start and end dates for those. So if it changes at any time, your proposals will be, the actual value added tax will be increased. So if we get cost lines, and there we have the line. So it's given the start and end date of the project again, the currency we're using, and obviously there's no cost yet because we haven't selected how many units we're going to buy and what the cost of a unit is. So if I click edit, okay. So the unit type I want is items, and the unit cost is $5,000, and the quantity is 1. And you can see that that's calculated over the 2 years. So obviously that's added the VAT for both the years and inflation in the second year. So if I save that item, that will be saved to the budget summary and will appear with the staff cost that I applied.